Welcome to this introduction to the audio-described recorded live music performances at the Stables. This series comprises 10 performances by a range of musicians, all recorded live on the stage at the Stables to an empty auditorium. Steve Winch in The Inception. Steve Winch and his guitar are centre stage to start this set. The band launch immediately into their first number, My Bad Baby. Steve is a bundle of energy, a slender man wearing shades and a cap, sharply dressed in a tightly fitting dark suit worn over an open-necked paisley shirt. The other 3 band members all wear black T-shirts. Danny Winch, the other guitarist and Steve's son, has long flowing blonde hair that hangs almost to his waist and a full beard. Steve Askew plays bass, a man with cropped blonde hair, a tinting quiff at the front and a tuft of blonde hair under his lower lip. The band is completed by Kristen Carter, the drummer, who kicks off the set. He has neatly cropped fair hair and also contributes to the vocals. As they segue straight into their second number, Sealed with a Barbed Wire Kiss, the camera roams from one to another, sometimes zooming into close-up through the smoke-filled air. In warm golden letters, the words The Stables are projected onto the dark walls on each side of the black curtains lining the back wall. Following this number, Steve and the band's lead guitarist talk about their style of music and how they work together, with more comments added by other band members. Their next number is From the Cradle to Your Slave, and this is followed by Breathe In, Breathe Out, which features Steve's guitar and a solo from Danny. Before the next song, Steve and the band talk again, this time about the experience of playing at the Stables during lockdown. They follow this with their final 2 numbers, It's Too Late and Peace, Love and Pharmacy, with the camera zooming into a spotlight as the final chord rings out. If, Milton Keynes International Festival 2021, 10th to 30th of July. www.ifmiltonkeynes.org. The Stables Sessions, virtually live. Recorded in the Jim Marshall Auditorium at the Stables in March 2021. For IF Milton Keynes International Festival. As the intro music starts, a drone takes off in front of the Stables building and flies up over Milton Keynes, picking up swift views of the ornamental mazes around town, finally zooming down over the Stables roof to fast flashes of each band and of the cameras in action.
With anamorphic smiling crowds in her eyes, she tells them what they want to hear, they don't care what they're hearing. Turning on the radio and freaking to the normal show, suspending disbelief, taking some believing, climbing up the wall, just lying on her back. Ain't no room for pity on the wrong side of the tracks. Fight your whip and clench your fists, baby, keep your eye on the ceiling. Red scars and abandoned cars in the alleyway, discontent a matinee's playing, burnt out dreams and a symphony of screams, drowning out a voice and we don't care what you're saying, beating on the windows till our face turn red, ain't no room for sorrow on the wrong side of the bed, exercise the mind and let you found another God to believe in. It's too bad, it's my bad, baby, what don't kill you drives you crazy, shedding dreams like cheap confetti. My bad, baby, it's too bad those tears you cry, your innocence condemned to die, fractured soul, skin like hide. My bad, baby, close your eyes and spread your wings, let the darkness soothe your bones. Shifting sands grind, disguise the echoes of the world you used to know. The priest, he found religion when the choir boy died of shame. And Mary's on vacation with the ghost who stole your name. You're just another lost soul on an endless journey, looking for a home. It's too bad, it's not bad, baby. What don't kill you drives you crazy, shedding dreams like cheap feet down Sunshine Street, past the alley where the bad boys play. No, she shouldn't do it, but she's gonna do it anyway. Little Jack Horner stood on the corner watching all the boys walk by. He knows he's gonna bleed, but he's really got a feed, and he's got a twinkle in his eye. He's been selling dreams and all the in-betweens on the boulevard of wasted lives. Knew he had to leave, but he really can't remember why. Oh yeah, come with me, baby, stop your talking. City streets are made for walking, shattered dreams and vacant stares, hollow ghosts of lives once there. Eyes wide shut, we fail to see the ebbing tide of misery. A generation lost like this, social nightmare, sit with a barbed wire kiss. Streets are made for walking, shattered dreams and vacant stares, hollow ghosts of lives once there. Eyes wide shut, we fail to see the ebbing tide of misery. A generation lost like this, social nightmare, social nightmare. Come with me, baby, stop your weeping. City streets made for sleeping, shattered dreams, vacant stares, hollow ghosts of lives once there. Eyes wide shut, we fail to see the ebbing tide of misery. A generation lost like this, social nightmare, sit with a barbed wire kiss.
We are a high-octane, retro-fueled shot of adrenaline that's coming to get you, basically. And it's kind of like, if you think of all the favourite bands of your the soundtrack of your youth, and then sort of put it on steroids, and that's the ballpark, yeah. It can be for anybody. Meaning can be taken from any of the songs, and it's what you want to make it, so it's for everybody. Music for the masses.
I play backup guitar, second guitar, lead guitar. All the solos you hear, all the lead work, that's me. And also do backing vocals as well, so I help him out on the choruses. But yeah.
I keep it interesting though, don't I? Because what I do is I just randomly change the words.
He forgets
so he
the
has
lyrics.
to follow somehow.
Yeah,
but he always does.
Yeah, it's hard.
Telepathy.
Well, it's very high energy, and it's quite knackering. Because it is all, we're at 100 miles an hour pretty much throughout the whole performance, and it's just great fun, and the songs are pretty gritty.
I've played with Steve in covers bands previously. Steve then did the singer-songwriting thing. I'm leaving the band, darling, I'm going to go conquer the world. But then he needed his friends with him again, and it's been awesome to be part of Steve's journey from singer-songwriter on a solo album to his second album with mainly acoustic with a bit more instrumentation, then a semi-electric album number 3, and now finally later this year down at the Soul Dispensary a full-on electric album with the songs that we've just played today.
It's an honour to share a stage with your son.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it really is.
I think I did my first gig with this band when I was
You were 14.
14,
yeah.
and I think it was at this very venue.
It was here, yeah. Yeah.
I looked very different. I had short hair, I had like a baby face, very different. Yeah, so yeah, I'm 22 now, so that was a while ago. Yeah,
and I'm only 21, so how I go, as dad, it's amazing.
This is what brings us alive, and it's a great thing to do. It's as a drummer as well, especially without the band, I'm just a guy who makes noise. But being in the band, I'm part of a family, so that's a really good feeling.
This band is like family and literally family, and to be back with the guys awesome, just awesome.
Yeah, miss playing with real people.
Charm. You got your finger on the trigger and you're gonna pull it, baby, like a loaded gun. I'm trying to disarm. I've been praying for redemption, but there's no one left to save me. You clawed your name across my heart with a stiletto smile. That was just the start of a lifelong journey from the cradle to your slave. Woo! There's a savage place behind an angel's face. We're sinking like a lily in the danger of our root beneath a lightning strike in a secret cave. We surrender to a deep embrace beneath a waning moon. And this is all that I could be. Every breath, every thought, every ounce of me. There is no other drug on earth in which I crave. So tell me that you love me. Take my hand and promise to be everything that I could ever want from life. Tell me that you need me. Scream my name, dear God, believe me. I will always want you till the end of time. You got your buckskin boots and your rabbit's foot charm. I got my finger on the trigger and I'm gonna pull it, baby. You're a ticking bomb, I'm trying to disarm. Praying for redemption, but you know you're never safe with me. Scratch my name across your heart with a sweet straight smile. That was just the start of a lifelong journey from your cradle to my slave. So tell me that you love me. Take my hand and promise to be everything that I could ever want from life. Tell me that you need me. Scream my name, dear God, believe me. I will always want you till the end of time. You lit a fire inside of me. Fan the flames set me free, and I burn, burn, burn. The chains about my heart are broken. The beast inside of me awoken. Reclaim the soul that I once was. I gave myself to you because you tell me that you love me. Take my hand and promise to be everything that I could ever want from life. You tell me that you need me. Take my hand and say believe me. I will always want you till the end of time, forevermore. Wait for me, I'll call to you with bated breath. Upon my knees, I'll sacrifice the rest of what I was. I'll cast away the fear and dare to dream the chance to hold you near. And when I dream of you. Take my hand, she said, let's dive into the night and seal our fate. A lover's cruel delight. I know the clock is shedding hours like tears, and yet we wait wait and build a temple to our fears. And when I wait for you. When I smile for you, my love. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and be what you're meant to be. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and be what you're meant to be. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and be what you're meant to be. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. You're all that you're meant to be. The hour is growing late, I can feel it in my bones. Extend your hand and take me to your home. My thoughts are yours, do with me what you will. Possess, obsess until this beating heart is still. And when I cry, I'll cry for you. And when I die for you, my love. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and be what you're meant to be. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and be what you're meant to be. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and be what you're meant to be. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. You're all that you're meant to be. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and be what you're meant to be. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and be what you're meant to be. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and be what you're meant to be. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. You're all that you're meant to be.
The stables are the crown in the jewel of, or the jewel in the crown. I don't know what way around it is. They're a really, really cool venue. The stables are really, really nice, and we have a really good relationship with them, which is a long-standing one. I've played here as a support artist with just an acoustic guitar and myself on this very stage, opening up for people to, full houses 10 years or so ago, and we've played here in our own right to sold out houses again, and it's just a fantastic place to be. It's somewhere keeping music alive, and at this time there is nothing more important. Well, there are lots of things more important, but it's a very important thing. Throughout this crazy time, we've done 3 or 4 online festivals last year, and as weird as it is playing to a bunch of cameras and no feedback from the audience other than like a chat line coming up on a screen, we wouldn't be playing otherwise. So
It's definitely a stepping stone towards back to live, proper gigs again. So yeah, it's great. Good to have the opportunity, good to get the exposure.
there isn't an audience here, but you're actually back in a theatre, you're back on stage, and the lights are there and the sound, and you're playing as a unit. You know, you're not. So that's just fantastic. We just need people now.
What's great is that when you're playing a 4-piece band, you don't get the bass guitarist to sit there and do his thing, singing this. We actually all interact with each other, and to play on the stage here, the Stables, where we've got the space to do so as well. It's like, I don't know where to go next. You know, it's great. Obviously, I'm a bit stuck at the back, so it's kind of like, come to me, please, guys. You know, but that's the great thing in this band. We all involve one another. The sum of the parts is greater than the individuals, which I think is a great testament to the great musical relationship we've got, but also the great friendship.
Perhaps by the time this goes out, everybody will be back out there playing in this country. Who knows? Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. The diary is starting to fill up anyway, which coincides really nicely for the album that's coming out in the summer.
High five, stay alive, I'll meet you on the other side. I think that's what the captain said. Captain slowly for me, so she took that as a warning, then she drew the curtains in her head. He was feeling half a kind of dry, so trying to find a reason why. Dialing up his smile was done. He fired up his engines and he glanced at his reflection, and he aimed his rockets at the sun. It's too late, my love. It's too late to cry. It's too late. When all is said and done, it's time to kiss your sorry ass goodbye. Don't be scared of the illusion when you're drowning in confusion and you're trying to find your way back home. And everywhere you turn there is a lesson to be learned, but in the end you're on your own. Baby, high five, stay alive, I'll meet you on the other side. She laughing as she walks away. There's nothing left to fear when integrity's near, and there's only one thing left to say. It's too late, my love. It's too late to cry. It's too late, my love. It's time for goodbye when all is said and done. It's time to kiss your sorry ass goodbye. Please don't cry. 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 It's too late, my love. It's too late to cry. It's too late, my love. It's time for goodbye when all is said and done. Time to kiss your sorry ass goodbye. She'll set you free for a while with a chemical smile and a rainbow she will. And then you'll drown in a kiss, lost in the moment of bliss. She'll rip your heart out when she clicks her heels and leaves. She's got face dress on, picking scabs of dream on the eyes wide open, blind for all to see. She's just a good time girl, if you let her in, she's gonna steal your world with love, peace, love, peace, and pharmacy. A train in a station, a heart on vacation. She's calling your name, lost for hope and glory. She's telling the story. Pages change, but the words they stay the same. She's got best dress on, picking scabs on dreamland, eyes wide open, blind for all to see. She's just a good time girl, if later is gonna steal your world with love, peace, love, peace, and pharmacy. Feel the sunlight on your skin, breathe her in and it begins. Now there is no turning back, you're on the wrong side of the track. Up her arms and then running straight back down again. See. She's just a good time girl, if you're in, she's gonna steal your world with love, peace, and pharmacy.
Steve Winch and the Inception. Steve Winch, vocals and guitar. Danny Winch, guitar and vocals. Steve Askew, bass guitar and vocals. Kristen Carter, drums. The following songs are all written by Steve Winch. My Bad Baby, Sealed with a Barbed Wire Kiss, From the Cradle to Your Slave, Breathe In, Breathe Out, It's Too Late, Love, Peace and Pharmacy. Filmed and post-production by Man Bros. Director Ben Mann. Directors of Photography Timothy Mann and Simon Douglas. Camera operators Timothy Mann, Simon Douglas and Ben Mann. Audio producer Dave Mann. Live sound, monitors, Ed Harris, The Stables. Editors Ben Mann and Timothy Mann. Drone operator JGE Photography. Audio description by Ruth James and Alison Clark. Sound engineer Gary Giles. IF Milton Keynes International Festival 2021. Produced by The Stables in association with Arts Council England, Milton Keynes Council and Centre MK. With thanks to the Department for Digital Culture, Media and Sport.